conversation like then with the McDonald's CFO as you kind of moved towards this, moved away from performance towards brand? How did you kind of convince the board, and how quickly could you see the results changing as you were investing more in brand?
Look, I've been fortunate in my last two roles, both Petco and McDonald's, which are highly transactional companies. I didn't actually have to spend a lot of time convincing CFOs. I had partners who actually understood, and thanks to the quality of measurement that our analytics teams were doing, where we could demonstrate not only what the independent returns were on the different initiatives that we had, but what the interrelationship to those absolutely were. And the reality is, if I were to look at a given year on either the Petco or the McDonald's retail calendar, to take a block out, the most significant decline on return was when we actually pulled some of our, what we would have defined as sort of pure brand communication. The returns on those are how they're interrelated, right? Because you might transact once because of an offer, but you really transact again, and ideally without the offer, because of the relationship and that you establish with that brand. And so I was fortunate. We had a very clear line of sight where we could tell our leadership what the returns were for every activity that we were doing along the way. And then we started to really blend how we did things. So even in hardcore acquisition and what we would have defined as performance activity, we wrapped those up in very significant brand experiences. The average customer wouldn't have walked away and defined it as having been, offer managed their way in, as opposed to brand relationship their way in.